are you analyzing? No need for analyzing anymore. Wike in one story, he say, oh, see that interview where Wike do yesterday in my books. That interview where Wike do yesterday, he wants some land for a family. I'm not saying anything. No, I don't talk say Wike carry land, give his son. No, I don't talk anything. I just say for that interview in my own eye, that interview is worth some land. Give the man some land. Wike say Rotimi Amechiwa collect 4 billion per month. Waiting pay me be say not talk for how many years? Because you understand when Wike and these people that support Asiwaju, they are fighting for the status quo. The noise they are making. See, what Wike was saying, yes, if you did hear with political ear, is asking, share una wants scatter the status quo ni? Now they ask the other politician. He said, because this man is protecting all of us. This man is protecting all. When I say all of us, I don't mean with the people who there for their class. The rich, crooked, corrupt, I don't even know what to call them. This group of so-called Nigerian elites. The petite bourgeoisie, as Franz Fanon called them. That's what all Wike was shouting yesterday. After all this man has done to protect us, see Nigerians, I want to understand one. When they say this president has done one thing to protect, to the very hard decision, there's nothing. See, the only thing the president has done is to cover up crimes. To cover up crimes upon crimes. And in order for those crimes to be covered up, the bravery, when they call bravery from my eye, is wickedness. It wicked the whole Nigeria. Because in crime, something has been taken. That's what crime means. Something we're not supposed to take. Something where person not supposed to take. Person don't take her. That's crime. Be it property, be it life, be it pussy safe, be it person can go and pay God. Not believe women. I've almost been a victim of. That's another story for another day. Me and Wike talk one story. He say 12 months make a year. He say now in a year. He say how much is? Wike say, let me do my best Wike impression. Call it to ask if it is. I will resign my post. I don't like to lie. 4 billion. He say, my throat will blow if I continue to talk like Wike. Wike say, they give Amechiwa 4 billion naira a month to train Niger Delta women. 4 billion naira a month. Then, I remember what's in 4 billion. Then not be this new 4 billion naira. The former 4 billion. Now in Nigeria, this is our new 4 billion, not be 4 billion like that. The former 4 billion. 4 billion a month to train. So now let's even say that true. Now our village people, they do us. It is these village people. If you train them with that 4 billion, wouldn't they stop doing us? Say they're not going to stop their work of saying that they want to do their, they'll be distracted from doing 4 billion. Are you training them to be astronauts? How many Niger Delta women have gone 4 billion a month? If you give me 4 billion a month to train, because Niger Delta are no big pass Ikeja. How many people did Niger Delta? How many women? Bring all the Ikeja women outside. I'm sure there are more women in Ikeja than in Niger Delta. Bring them outside. With 4 billion a month, I will train Ikeja women to go to the moon. By the end of 4 billion, they will go to the moon. We will have Ikeja women on the moon. By the time I finish training them, they will be astronauts. They will be astronauts. 4 billion, not be this new 4 billion. Let me repeat, not this new 4 billion. That time 4 billion. Nigerians, you know what I'm talking about. So you see, we are the victims are the ones that are being blamed. The way they are being killed. I talk to my friend. I know mention his name. Me no be like say I, but I don't know who he be after they talk the story. No how. I say my guy. Because they tell me some big people, shameless big people, they come meet and say, I need your help to do this one. I need your help. Now I can't tell and say, my guy, calm down before these people lead you astray, lead you into the wilderness. I said, do you have political power? He said, no. Do you have billions? He said, no. I said, how you will not get all these things? Take feed, do this thing. But these people, when they get this thing where they work for, then get them the money where they collect to say you want help people, the access to police, access to this one, access to judge. They control all this, that then they control all these things where they use your power to fight. Then they control them. Already, they have the money already. How come they tell you, say, now you, they need me to help them do something where they nothing do? If not that thing, they really want to. But I repeat, how can they tell you when they struggle to get that, enter those things where they control, with all the money they get and say that then they control them? When they tell you, say, they need your help to do something. What thing you want to do, what they nothing do? If they really want to do that thing, when they tell you, say, the kind of money that these people split in the name of Nigerian people, then turn around and blame Nigerian people. Wike say something. Wike say, don't trivialize the suffering of Nigerians. When Wike talk that thing, my heart break. Wike say, do not trivialize the suffering of Nigerians. And my brothers and sisters, now the same advice I give all of now. Don't trivialize yourself. When you follow all these Nigerians, where things say now them only supposed they enjoy because they go one school, because they come from one place, or they know one thing, or they be one thing. If you follow this focus, we go build event center, they bounce fellow Nigerians because they look get money. If you follow this focus that constantly, even them without having power, all their spaces are segregated, are divided. They don't want all Nigerians out. They never enter power. They don't know anything about power. They are just so-called hustlers, so-called big boys. Anything they do, they want you to know you are not welcome there. A reflection of the power structure that they succumb to. Just like any politician, they jump from party to party. Now, so they say will support any entity based on waiting they enter their mouth. They are only angry when they are not chopping, when they are not seeing contract, when they are not going to Abuja every week for nothing. You know how people don't quarrel with me for this thing. If you want to make enemy on the island, let me teach you how to make enemy on the island. Because that's my second specialty be that. Apart from musician, no, my third specialty. First one, musician. I tell you, the second one, as a musician, professional prostitute. You must also be a professional prostitute as a musician. The third one, my third specialty is making enemy on the island. My third one is making enemy on the island. Let me teach you. When you meet an island big boy, what you do? I do business, and I go Abuja, you know. What you just say Abuja every week. What you do for Abuja? When you go to Abuja, oh, contract. Which contract you don't execute? Once you ask them that question, I go Abuja every week for contract. Which contract you execute? Listen, that's beef don't start. You have entered into the honestness to ask them to explain the contract that they've gone to do. Which contract you go do? Just you say you go do contract. You dey go Abuja almost every week for contract. Waiting when they show me, because they go tell you I do this and that. Okay, which one you actually go? You are successful. I see your car. Look at you, balling, gold watch. So I know you are successful. You are successful. You must have executed. You must have executed to be looking so nice. You must have executed a contract or two as a businessman that does business in Abuja. Which one was the success? What did you do? Hey, my brother, you have made an enemy for life. You go think say you insult a father and a mother. So that's why I'm about to say some things. One of the things they say when I see this new political party that they don't want Nigeria to become a one-party state. This for me now very deep allegation. First of all, which will be one-party state? Why they don't want Nigeria to be one-party state? China is a one-party state, and that one party over the last 25 years lived between 600 to 800 million people out of poverty. That is 4 or 5 times of Nigeria. 4 or 5 times Nigeria. A one-party state like China has achieved lifting 600 to 800 million people out of poverty while being under a one-party state. So definitely one-party state is not the problem. If 800 million people, 6 to 800 million people are being lifted out of poverty using that method. Stop. And now, how is Nigeria a one-party state? Let's calculate what they are saying. This group of Nigerian billionaire politicians, businessmen politicians, they want you to feel, I repeat, they won't make you think, say, now only them fit fix our country. And many of you and those people who they follow, maybe their boy that think they are better than you, also want you to think it's only those mother that can fix this country. So it is their behavior, regardless of the evidence on ground. There are many parties in Nigeria that are not part of this alliance. There are many politicians in Nigeria will not go enter PDP or APC, but because only them they go join one party, they say it is becoming a one-party state. For me, that means they say it is where we are that Nigeria go. It's a slap on the face of all of us to say that by looking at them, the result of their action is the result of our country. Because Wike has said, we trivialize our suffering. Imagine for Wike to use that kind of statement, do not trivialize the suffering of Nigeria, to equate their own anger in their class disputes, their internal differences as the will, as the anger of all of us, as what we are all going. Imagine that kind of hubris. Those that have received 4 billion a month to train women in 2015, which year they say that they collect that money? 2015, 2016. Dollar was what? What is that money today? I repeat, what is 4 billion in that time? What is it today a month? Maybe like 50 billion a month. If we say in today's calculation. Same people, those group of people, those kind of people now telling us that the way they are angry, they one party stay. Say Showore don't join them. Is Showore there? Let's even say they never register MOP yet, which they must register us. We don't join them. How many of the other young people party, how many people don't succumb to them, at least at the moment? I know say Showore, I'm standing on 10 toes. He's never joining that APC. He should run in APC. What do they mean? What do they mean by one party state? It they boil my soul. It they boil my soul. The internal squabble of our billionaires that have been the ones victimizing us, destroying our lives, trying to now see that our anger and their own anger is the same. We the verse for all of them. Then the verse for only Tinubu. We the verse for all of them. And because una think say those private sector una they look up those celebrities, influencer, big men, where they show una, where they support them. You people think they are supporting them because of you. Maybe that's why I said they trivialize una own suffering and pain. I don't understand where it they go for their life. You think these people they want you to think so and you think so. That their action is everybody's action. You are free to have your own action. Tinubu as a president represents the protection that this class gives to themselves. If any of them enter, they will continue that same protection that they give to themselves. Now that Peter Obi has gone back home to Atiku, I don't need to mention anything about obedience anymore. As I tell you now, go back to my video. This job is to capture you people for them. Is to capture all of you for them. And that's why they hate me, because I did not allow for myself to be captured. Why will you capture me with lie? Can't happen. Now 2027 will come, they will say Atiku as the betterment of Nigerians in there, because we are afraid to fight this class. We are following these Nigerians that want to join this class, not those that want to join the people, that want to help the people, that want to liberate the people. Because the people have been called what? Village people. Why should anybody be trying to help the village people? Your village, the same village people, they spoil your life. The same village people where they do juju to spoil your good luck. The same people where they spoil your business. The same village people where they spoil your marriage, where they spoil your this one. Village people, it's not the economy, the way these people put pressures on us, the scarcity they create, the stress we have to go through to provide for our children. It is not them that is benefiting. Now be our enemy. Oh no, it is the victim. Now be our enemy. You can go bring the angry displaced politician, criminals. Angry displaced criminal. That's the new club where they don't form now. Angry displaced criminals. They can't even allow poor people to be displaced alone, to be displaced in peace. Before I said now only poor people from Nigeria be internally displaced. When we say that they displaced, you know, now only that's the only title that poor people had to themselves. That they were displaced internally. No, Nigerian politicians to say we must become angry displaced